So, Satnam and welcome. My name is Riikka Theresa and we're going to do a session based on Kundalini Yoga, but the aim is to boost the activity of our frontal lobe. And in the end, we're going to do a meditation that is really going to bring us into a frequency, a vibration that elevates how you feel. So you're going to come out from this session feeling really refreshed and grounded at the same time. I've been working with the idea of poetry of life. And when I was researching into it or meditating upon this, one of the key core aspects of understanding our life as something metaphoric, that it's not just, you can see things as the concrete. I'm here, I'm doing this, I'm lifting my hand, I'm putting my hand down, I'm speaking, I'm using my voice. You can see everything as very pragmatic and very 3D. But you can also just tune into the frequency and the vibration and see how amazing it actually is, how unique it actually is that we are on this planet, in this universe, sitting here right now in this body, in this incarnation, with the ability to see, perceive, to have nature around us, to have light around us, to be able to use our voice. And if using the vocabulary of spiritual or holy or divine is not familiar to you, or something that doesn't open up anything beneficial for you, I find poetry a very good metaphor for seeing the depth and the vibrancy of everything we do. One of the most beautiful experiences I've ever had is a tea ceremony in Japan. And there's something very profound in that experience, where every single lift of a hand, every one single scoop of the tea, the way you bring the tea to the cup and the way that you pour it and then hit that little tiny spoon on the edge of the cup, how you stir the cup, how you turn the cup 3 times before you drink, all that makes you more aware of the flow of life, the poetry of life, the unique, amazing, unique and profoundly meaningful this experience of life is. And when we encounter every day, every encounter with other people, with some kind of idea of that there is this poetic flow of encounters and meanings, and we create stories, we create meaning, and we create our existence through that flow of meaning and poetry and narratives, then something very, very beautiful can emerge from just a very daily thing, just from using your voice. And to do that very clearly, I believe that we need to clear up our brain. And what we're going to do today is to clear up our brain with the kriya for the frontal lobe. And the frontal lobe is the one that really allows us to process cognitive information better, allows us to think clearly. So we're going to wash away some brain fog. It's also very beneficial if you're having a hard time to wake up with your brain, or if you have brain fog, or also if you want to offset any kind of memory losses, because the way we use the brain now is going to flush toxins. And this is really science behind this, that doing breath work and this type of practices flushes the brain and allows the brain to recuperate and function better. So take a very comfortable seated position. The kriya is completely on the seated. We're going to do a bit of warm-ups that are also in other positions, but mainly if you can be seated, any position you can participate. Comfortable seated position, and just rub your hands together. There's a lot of nerve endings in our fingers that That when you wake up your hands, you also wake up your head and your brain. And then let's bring our hands to the breastbone, bringing the thumb to the breastbone and the hands otherwise in a prayer mudra. Finding how your spine is really straight and strong and beautiful. Rotate your shoulders backwards a couple of times so that you can really feel the shoulder blades. And then when you relax, feel how there's an activation in the back of your back with the shoulder blades so that your heart can be open and your shoulders can be relaxed. Your neck and throat can be relaxed. And then bring a little tiny neck lock. So bringing the chin tucked in slightly a little bit. And take a deep breath in now. Feel how the roots are growing deep into Mother Earth. And with the breath out, allow freedom, relaxedness, openness to arrive. With the second breath in, really feel how your body is being filled. You can allow your belly to expand. And with the breath out, feel how energy is starting to rise along your spine, all the way to your heart, your throat, your third eye, and then your crown. Take another deep breath in, again tuning in to the heaviness and fullness. And with the out breath, allow your eyes to come to the third eye point and feel how your crown chakra opens up like petals. And just breathe in and out freely, deeply here for a minute. In today's session, we're going to open up this practice with a mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And it's again a way how to tune in to a session that is different from our normal reality. It has a vibration that brings us to a connection to higher wisdom and higher learning of generations of information and practices and wisdom being passed on through these mantras and through these positions and asanas and mudras. And with the next breath in, let's prepare to chant 3 times Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the higher teacher within me, to the highest consciousness. Let's go. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Take a deep breath in. Hold your breath and squeeze your root lock, anus, 6 organs, perineum, and navel center. Feel how your heart is open. Chin tucked in, eyes at the third eye point. And then breathe out, relax, and bring your palms to your knees, palms facing upwards. And just feel how you feel. And you can keep your eyes closed if you want. Especially if you know these practices, you can just go deeper into a meditation in motion. And even if you open your eyes, stay within yourself. Don't lose yourself when you look at the screen. And with the next breath in, Relax this moment of meditation, and with the out breath, start moving your belly in a Sufi grind. So making a circle with your belly from front to back, from front to the side and then back, bringing that belly all around, warming up your hips. You can have your hands grasping your knees to give you counterbalance. You can do it really slow and really big to start off, just to find your edges, find your own rhythm and listen. Listen to that, this experience beyond the mechanics of it. You might have done this many, many, many times. You might know it really, really well. But what if you encounter it as new, as something you don't know, and each moment, each passing is a new experience. Now start to engage your heart. So bringing the circle a bit more to the whole spine. Breathing in, coming forwards, and breathing out when you rotate backwards, allowing the whole back to rotate and make a curve in the back, and your shoulder blades are widening, and then when you come forwards, your shoulder blades come together and your heart is open. And feel that connection between the navel and the heart, as if there was a rubber band that can get longer and then get shorter. And then when it's a good moment for you to turn and go to the other direction, change. And again, feel how you feel. Feel how your neck is reacting to this. It's very good also for your neck and shoulders, your jaw. Surprisingly, our pelvis and our jaw are very much connected. Any tension in your pelvis is mirrored in your jaw. So this can have effects even higher up. You're doing beautifully. Yes. And then start making smaller ones, traveling closer to the center of yourself. And finally, you don't rotate around, but you're just moving inwards, making this maybe even a bit faster spirals with your belly and your ribs to really give that massage to your internal organs. Change direction, going the other way around, just doing it really close to the center. And then come to stillness, take a deep breath in and engage your root lock. Holding your breath. And then breathe out and relax. And for the next warm-up, please come to your lying back on your back. Lying on the ground on your back. That was I don't know. I'm sure there's an easier way to say that. So lying down, exactly here, like this, and just feel the gravity. And with the breath in, bring your left knee into your chest. And then bring also your right knee up to your chest. Great. Now hold on to your left knee and lift up your right knee. And make sure that your heel is connected to your sit bone. So there's a straight line from your leg. and you're activating your hamstrings. Now take a deep breath in, and with out breath, bring your heel down. With the in breath, bring the heel up, 90 degrees. Breathing out, coming down, exactly, and breathing in, coming up. Now, don't let the leg fall all the way down, so you just bring it close to the ground. And use the breath, and use the heel as your anchor, as your strength. We're engaging our lower abdomen and really engaging that fire that we need now. Because we're going to be seated most of the time, then it's good to activate our legs and our lower abdomen energy to support the meditation. Last few ones. Yes, you're doing great. And then the last one, bringing all the way up. And then bend your knee and grab your right knee and bring your left leg up. Take a deep breath in. And with the out breath, bring your leg down, leading with the heel. In breath, bringing it up. Out breath, bringing it down. In breath and out breath. And really make sure that your leg is straight so that your hamstring is being engaged. Yeah. Very good. Breathe. And notice that your legs don't start from your hip joint, but your legs start all the way from your diaphragm. So if that idea helps you to feel a really long leg, so from the diaphragm all the way to the heel, there is this amount of muscles that are connected. Last 3 ones. Last 2. And the last one, bringing up. Breathing in and then bending both of your knees. And just allow yourself to stay in that position and relax your hip groin. And then interlace your fingers so that you're holding your knees tightly to your chest. Take a deep breath in. And with the out breath, bring your head to your knees. And start breath of fire. If you're menstruating or pregnant, please don't do this. Just do long deep breathing, or even just lie down on your back and relax. Engage your belly. We're not going to be here long. You're doing really great. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in. Hold your breath. Engage your root lock. Squeeze yourself really tight, holding your breath. And then breathe out and relax. Bring one leg at a time to the ground, and then relax. Palms facing upwards, relaxing on the ground. Please, if you can, bring your legs straight to the ground. That's good. Just completely surrender. And receive. Receive. And take a deep breath in, bringing your knees to your chest again. And let's start rocking. Rocking yourself a few times. We're going to do it for a little while. Rocking back and forth. Exactly. Massaging our kidneys, our spine. And then come up to a seated position. Beautiful. Now, if you want to take a sip of water, you can do that now. And make sure that you're now seated in a way that it's really easy for you to have a straight spine. And that you can relax your shoulders and keep your heart open. For the first part of our kriya, let me make sure I have my timer here. For the first part of our kriya, we are going to have our hands on our knees. So if you're seated on a chair, please open your legs. And then we're going to push our torso a little bit forward. So you're doing this kind of an arch, which usually we don't want to have. Make sure your chin is tucked in. So we're going to be here, and you bring your shoulder blades together as well. So we're having a bit of a strange position. And then we're going to be moving our forehead. That's the only thing you're going to do. If you can only move your forehead, then do that. Imagine that you're vibrating the forehead. You will be moving your eyebrows and maybe even your skull. You can feel your hair moving. We're going to be here several minutes. So just buckle in and find a way and feel that experience of how it's going to change throughout these minutes that we're going to be here. So let's do it. Grab your knees, bring your chest forwards, shoulder blades together, and then chin tucked in, and start vibrating your forehead. Beautiful. I'm going to play you a mantra just to give you a background of it. And this is called a mastak subhai, and it's working to change and replace the gray matter in your brain. वेद पुराण सिमरत सुधाकर कीने राम नाम एकाखर किनका एक जिस जीव सावे ताकि महिमा गनी ना आवे कांखी एक दस तुहारो नानक पुन संग मोय उदारो सुख मनी सुख अमृत प्रभ नाम भगत जना के मन विश्राम रहा प्रभ के सिमरन गर्भ न बसै प्रभ के सिमरन दुख जम न सै. Bring your elbows close to your body so that you can really feel that breast elongation. Bring your eyes to the third eye point. शेष सिमरै जिनाब सिमराय नानक ताके लागू पाए प्रभ का सिमरन सबते ऊंचा प्रभ के सिमरन. The breathing will naturally find its own rhythm. Don't hold your breath. प्रभ के सिमरन नाई जमता long deep breathing. सिमरन पूर्ण आशा प्रभ के सिमरन मन की मल जाए अमृत नाम हृदय समाए प्रभ जीव से साथ की रसना नानक जन का दासन दसना प्रभ को सिमरन से तनवंते प्रभ को सिमरन से पतवंते प्रभ को सिमरन से जन प्रवान प्रभ को सिमरन से पुर प्रदान प्रभ को सिमरन से विमोताजे प्रभ को सिमरन से सर्व के राजे प्रभ को सिमरन से सुखवासी प्रभ को सिमरन सदा विनाशी सिमरन ते लागे जिन आप दयाला नानक जन की मंगैर वाला प्रभ को सिमरन से परोपकारी प्रभ को सिमरन तिन सद्बलिहारी प्रभ को सिमरन से मुख सुहावे प्रभ को सिमरन तिन सुख ब्यावे प्रभ को सिमरन तिन आत्म जीता प्रभ को सिमरन तिन निर्मल रीता प्रभ को सिमरन तिन आनंद घनेरे प्रभ को सिमरन बसे हर नेरे संत कृपा ते अंतिम जाग नानक सिमरन पूरे भाग प्रभ के सिमरन कार्य पूरे प्रभ के सिमरन कबू न झूरे प्रभ के सिमरन हर गुण बानी प्रभ के सिमरन सहज समानी प्रभ के सिमरन ने चलासन प्रभ के सिमरन कमल विगासन प्रभ के सिमरन अनंत चुनकार सुख प्रभ सिमरन का अंत न पार सिमरे से जन जिनको प्रभ मया नानक तिन जन सरने पया
हर सिमरन का भगत प्रगटाए, हर सिमरन लग वेद उपाय, हर सिमरन पे सिज्जति दाते, हर सिमरन नीच चौक उठ जाते, हर सिमरन तारी सब तरना, सिमर सिमर हर कारण करना, हर सिमरन कियो सगल कारा, हर सिमरन में आप निरंकारा, कर कृपा जिसा बुझाया, नानक गुरमुख हर सिमरन तिन पाया। श्लोक दीन दर्द दुख भंजना, घटघट नाथ अनाथ, शरण तुम्हारी आयो,
You're doing
नानक
great.
के प्रभ साथ अष्टपदी, जय मात
You
पिता
might start
पुरख
feeling that you
सहाई,
can't do
मन
it,
तुम्हारे
then just
तेरे सह
allow it to
सहाय,
be whatever
जय
it needs
माँ
to
भ्याम
be.
दूध जम दले, तै केवल नाम संग तेरे चले, जय मुश्किल होवे अत भारी, हर को नाम खिन माय उदारी, अनक पुनः चरण करत नहीं तरै, हर को नाम कोट पाप पर हरै, गुरमुख नाम जपो मन मेरे, नानक पावो सुख गनेरे, सगल सृष्ट को राजा दुखिया, हर का नाम जपत होय सुखिया, लाख करोड़ी वंदना परै, हर का नाम जपत निस्तारै, अनेक माया रंग तिख ना बुझावे, हर का नाम जपता घावे, जे मार्ग ये जाति के लाते, हर नाम संग होत सुहेला, ऐसा नाम मन सदा ध्याये, नानक गुरमुख परम गत पाइये, छूटत नहीं कोट लगवाही, नाम जपत है पार पराही,
Almost
अनेक
there.
विघ्न जय आय संहारे, हर का नाम
Almost there.
तत्काल उधारे, अनेक जोन जन्मे मर जाम, नाम जपत पावे विश्राम, हऊ मैला मल कबू न धोवे, हर का नाम कोट पाप खोवे, ऐसा नाम जपो मन रंग, नानक
Now bring
पाइयो
it to
साचे संग,
stillness.
जेहि मार्ग के गने जाय न कोसा, हर का नाम
Stay
वहाँ
in
को
that
सर,
position and take a deep breath in.
हर का नाम संग जियारा, जहाँ
And
पावे
a deep breath out.
हर का नाम कहना
Keeping your
विचारा,
eyes
जय माँ
closed
ज्ञान तप
and your
बोगावे,
chest
हर
open.
नाम की तू
Bring your
निराला,
chin down and allow your head to fall down and start making a circle to one of the sides, left or right, from front to back. And then make eights. So you're bringing the head to the side and then from back to front or front to back to make an 8. So it's not the regular circle as we do, but it's making an 8. Yeah, it's funny. So you can even think that you make a loop to one side and then you bring the head forwards and then you make another loop on the other side from front to back, and then you bring the head again forwards and then you make another loop from front to back. Then you, in the center, you tip your head to forwards and make another loop on the other side, front to back, and then from back to front to make the other loop. And this exercise is called the infinity kriya because you're making the sign of infinity. And it's a very powerful and must be done carefully and consciously. So don't jump any moment, even you can slow it down if there is a moment of unclarity or you don't know where to go. Just take a moment to figure out how to make it before you continue. And the effect is to balance the central ear, which affects the clear and conscious thought. Yeah.
सोच करे दिन सर रात, मन की मैल न तन ते जात, इस देही को बहु साधना करे, मन ते कबू न बिख्या टरे, जल तो वे बहु दे नीत, शुद्ध का होय काची भीत, मन हर के नाम की महिमा ऊंच, नानक नाम उदरे पतित बहु ऊंच, बहुत श्याण ब्रह्म का बहु व्यापै, अनेक जतन कर कृष्ण ध्रापै,
and make your last full set, full circle. Come to center. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And then flutter your eyes open. We're going to bring our hands to the side. I need to go even more backwards. To the side. And then we're going to bring our hands into fists. And then with powerful breaths and powerful motion. Now make sure that you're really seated with your sit bones to the ground and with your chin tucked in. Strongly, powerfully bringing your hands in and out with the breath. And just find your own rhythm and your own power. We're going to be here several minutes. If it's really hard, find a way if you need to bring your elbows a bit down. Just if you can have your elbows in a T, then do that. If it's really hard, then see if you can bring them a bit forwards or a bit lower to make sure that it's an available motion for you. Find the power. Make sure that your shoulders are not up. Bring the shoulders down. Long spine, long neck. Powerful hold here or support from your lower belly and from your sides. Doing really great. Modify the way you need. If you really need, if your mobility is just in the front and down, then do that. And yes, take breaks whenever you need. Powerful also the fist. The fist is the one that gives you the strength of the Popeye, the Superman. And listen to this mantra. Even if you don't understand its origins or the language, the word that it's saying, listen to the melody and the rhythm, vibration. Find that poetic moment of doing a very strange movement with a very strange sound and feeling that there is something still available for you, an experience, maybe even an artistic experience. Doing really good, doing great. Keep that breath. Get the help from the breath. The original version has this to go up to 9 minutes. We are not going to do 9 minutes. We're just going to do half of it. And we're already halfway. More than halfway.
याऊं जुगत बिहाने कहीं जन्म नानक राख लियो अपन कर करम तू ठाकुर तुम पह अरदास जियो पिंड सब तेरी रास तुम मात पिता हम बारिक तेरे तुम्हारी कृपा में सुगने कोई न जाने तुम्हारा अंत ऊंचे ते ऊंचा भगवंत सगल समगरी तुम्हारे सूत्रधारी तुम ते होय सो आज्ञाकारी तुम्हारी गत में तुम्हें जानी नानक दास दा कुर्बानी श्लोक देर हार प्रभ छोड़ के लागे आंसू आए नान कहूँ नसी जई बिन नामे पत जाय अष्टपदी 10 वस्तु ले पाछे
Doing great.
एक वस्त कारण विकोट गवावे एक बीना दे 10 पीहे ले तो मूड़ा को का करे जिस ठाकुर स्यो नाही चारा ताको कीजे सद नमस्कारा जाके मन लागा प्रभ मीठा सर्व सुख पाऊ मन उठा जिस जन अपना हुक्म मनाया सर्व थोक नानक तिन पाया अगरत साव अपनी दे रास खात पीत बरते अनुदास अपनी अमान कछ बहुत साले अज्ञानी मन रोष करे अपनी प्रतीतापि खोवे बहुर उसका विश्वास न होवे जिसकी बस्ती सागे राखे प्रभु की आज्ञा माने माथे उसते चौगन करे निहाल नानक साहिब सदा दयाल अनेक पात माया के हेत सर पर हो जानने दिल की छाया
Last few ones. Keep doing if you can.
जो जैसे सुचालन हाथ
3, 2, 1. Now bring your elbows as high as you can. Fists really tight. Take a deep breath in and hold your breath. Squeeze, tense and hold. And then relax your arms to your knees. And just feel that for a minute. Allow your energy to settle down. And feel how that depth of experience starts to show to you, to really reveal to you. There's so much more to life than just what meets the eye. Allow an experience to speak volumes. Now the last part of this kriya, you may flutter your eyes open gently, stay within yourself, even if you do. We're gonna keep, if you want to change your seated position, you can. Make sure that again you have a straight spine, open heart, relaxed and supported shoulders. And now we're gonna bring our hands up 45 degrees. So if this is 90, then we're gonna bring it a little bit higher up. Make sure that your shoulder blades in the back are pulled together, so you're not like this. So your shoulders are relaxed, and you bring your hands just above like this. If this is hard, as I know that it can be, then find a way if you can, how you can bring them. But if you can bring to this position, we're gonna stay here, and we're gonna start shaking our head. Arms really straight, like you can lock your elbows and your fingers are really, really straight. And then we're going to start shaking our head. We're not going to be for long here. And again, listen to the music, this chant in Gurmukhi language, which is the sacred language of Sikhs. And Kundalini Yoga comes from the Sikh tradition, is closely related to it, although a lot of these exercises predate the Sikhism, so they are coming from the Patanjali scriptures many thousand years ago. Beautiful. Feel that strength of your straight hands and feel that weirdness of your head shaking. And then 3, 2, 1, stop shaking, take a deep breath in, extend your position maximum, holding your breath, squeeze your lock, eyes at the third eye point, and then relax your hands down, palms facing upwards, and enter a moment of meditation. Tune in to listening to the mantra, the scripture, as an anchor for your stillness. जे प्रसाद बोले अमृत रसना, जे प्रसाद सुख सहजे वसना, जे प्रसाद हस्त कर चले, जे प्रसाद संपूर्ण फले, जे प्रसाद परम गत पावे, जे प्रसाद सुख सहज समावे, ऐसा प्रत्याग अवकत लागो, गुरु प्रसाद नानक मन जागो, जे प्रसाद तू प्रगट संसार, तिस प्रभ को मूल न मनु विसार, जे प्रसाद तेरा प्रताप रे मन मूल तू ताको जाप, जे प्रसाद तेरे काज पूरे तिसे जान मन सदा जूरे, जे प्रसाद तू पावे साच रे मन मेरे तू तासुराज, जे प्रसाद सबकी गत होए नानक जाप जपै जप सोए,
आप जपाए जपै सो नाओ, आप गवाए सो हर गुण गाओ। प्रभ कृपा ते होय प्रगास, प्रभु दया ते कमल विगास। प्रभ सो प्रसन्न बसै मन सोए, प्रभ दया ते मातु उत्तम होय। सर्व निधान प्रभ तेरी माया, आपो कछु न किनु लया। जित जित लाओ तित लगै हर नाथ, नानक इनकै कछु न हाथ। श्लोक अगम अगाध पार ब्रह्म सोए, जो जो कहे सो मुक्ता होए। सुनमीता नानक बिनवंता, सात जना
And
की
slowly,
श्रेष्ठ कथा।
gently lower
अष्टपदी
yourself
सात के
down
संग मुख
to
उजर, सात संग मल
a
सगली छोड़।
short
सात के संग
relaxation,
अभिमान, सात के
a
संग कीर्ति
moment where you
ज्ञान।
can
सात
allow
के संग
yourself to
हृदय ब्रह्म मेरा,
receive
सात संग
and
सब निधि
integrate
तेरा।
this
सात के संग
information.
पाई नाम रतन, सात के संग एक ऊपर जतन।
Cover
सात की
yourself,
महिमा
put
बनै
socks
कोट
on.
बानी, नानक सात की सुबह ब्रह्म है समानी। सात के संग गोचर मिले, सात के संग सदा प्रफुल्ल। सात के संग आवे बस पंचा, सात संग अमृत रस पुंचा। सात संग होय सब कीरेन, सात के संग मनोहर बैन। सात के संग नक तुम धावे, सात संग अस्थित मन।
Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Arrive back to this incarnation, this body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Wiggle your spine. Rotate your wrists to one direction and the other direction. Same with your ankles. And then with the deep breath in, take a long sigh. Stretch your body, your fingertips and your toes, and then gently curl to one of your sides to come up to seated position. Welcome back, and find again a good seated position. And we're going to do a meditation to end, to kind of cherry on the ice cream. And this meditation is called Listening to Angels Whispering, or Angelic Whisper. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring our hands over our shoulders. And again, you're going to bring your heart out. So don't slouch like this, but just bring yourself really into a good position, and your chin is tucked in. And we're going to be whistling in this one. So the idea is that there is this mantra that you listen to, but I didn't like any of the versions they had instrumental, so I'm going to be humming and singing this song, this mantra for you, and you will do your best to whistle along. This has two parts. So first part has whistling, and the second part has long deep breathing, listening to your own, the echo of your own whistle. I put my timer on. So from here, start whistling as you can to the tune that I am going to hum and sing here for you. So if you know this one, it's Ardas Bhaee, and I'm going to do it the version of Niranjan Kaur. Eyes are closed and gently looking at the third eye point. Take a deep breath in and out. And then let's take in, and you too start your whistling when you feel you know the tune. Ardas Bhaee, Ardas Guru, Ardas Guru, Ardas Bhaee, Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Sachi Sahi. Ardas Bhaee, Ardas Guru, Amardas Guru, Ardas Bhaee, Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Sachi Sahi. Ardas Bhaee, Amardas Guru, Amardas Guru, Ardas Bhaee, Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Sachi Sahi. Ardas Bhaee, Amardas Guru, Amardas Guru, Ardas Bhaee, Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Sachi Sahi. Ardas Bhaee, Amardas Guru, Amardas Guru, Ardas Bhaee, Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru Sachi Sahi. Ardas Guru, Ardas Guru, Amardas Guru, Ardas Bhaee. Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru Sachi Sahi. Ardas Bhaee, Amardas Guru, Amardas Guru, Ardas Bhaee. Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru Sachi Sahi. Ardas Bhaee, Amardas Guru, Amardas Guru, Ardas Bhaee. Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru Sachi Sahi. Now stop the whistling and move into long, deep breathing. Breathing in and mentally listen to the echo of your whistling. Hear the sound that you created before and bring your unison power of the mind, the subtle sattvic guna of the mind, to listen. And you can exhale deeply and inhale deeply. The Amardas mantra translates into the grace of Guru Amardas that brings hope to the hopeless. And the Guru Ramdas, who is the king of the gurus and the yogis, and bestows the blessing of the past and the present and the future, guaranteeing the prayer, all your prayers will be answered, and all your needs will be provided. Take a deep in-breath through your nose and hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a strong out-breath through your mouth. Take a second breath in through your nose. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Strong out breath through your mouth. Last time, strongly breathing in, holding your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and breathing out through your mouth strongly. Relax your hands to your knees, palms facing upwards, eyes still gazing at the third eye point. Enter the deep meditative space where you see all the depth of all stories, all narratives, entering the space of vibration, going deeper and going above, and seeing the patterns and the metaphors, connections between people, things, events, storylines we create, limitations we have imposed upon ourselves. Find the freedom to move between the storylines, between the narratives. Find the poetics of your heart, the feeling sensitive, vulnerable, mysterious, not yet completely defined. Allow mystery to whisper to you and speak to it through metaphors and poetics. Dance with it. Dance with reality without knowing the outcomes, without any solid definitions. Find the freedom. Find the expansiveness. And find the rest and trust within yourself while moving and dancing with the cosmos, with reality. Take a deep breath in. Let this knowledge, this experience be part of you from now on. And breathe out, surrendering your life, your meaning, your purpose to the higher knowing. Take a second deep breath in. Hold your breath. Feel your spine. Feel your body strong, beautiful, graceful. Here and now. With a powerful aura all around you, radiating who you are, protecting who you are, and communicating who you are energetically, and breathe out. And with the next breath in, bring your hands together in front of your heart. Collect yourself back in you, anchoring yourself in your heart, in your belly, and in your third eye point. And to end this session, we're going to chant 3 times Sat Nam, truth is my name. Truth is my identity. And that truth and that identity are always in relationship with the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Take a deep breath in and let's begin chanting. Bring your eyes to the third eye point. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Last time. Sat Nam. Bow in reverence, connecting to your third eye, your intuition, and then bringing your palms to your heart and bowing to your heart, your vulnerability and your strength. And last, bring your palms and your third eye to the ground to bow to Mother Earth and to this ancient technology we can benefit from, and to ground the Kundalini energy and signal to our whole system and subconscious that this process is over and we can return back to regular reality after this moment of metaphors and poetics. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them below. I would really love to hear how you experienced this and what you would like to experience next time. You can always email me with inspiration@riikka.pro. It's IIK.pro. And you can also book their individual consultations and also some coaching. Next time.